I'm telling you, love, all teeth and claws it was. Just stepped lightly around the back, gave a love tap to the back of the skull. Sneezed its brains out. You ever seen a beast sneeze its brains out? I said, Gascoigne, Gascoigne, look at this, bruh. Looking to be a bit funny it was, so you know. Had to give him one to the gut and... Hold on a second, love. I think the boys and girls are here. Hey there, folks. Welcome back to Let's Play BloodBorne Part 9, maybe? This lovely lass here is the Lady of the Night we were talking to back in Part 3 or so. Something like that. I finally got her to actually come and join us at the church.
This is a safe place.
To say, you just had to speak to her after night had fallen and she got desperate.
In your debt.
Ooh, new gesture.
I'd like to tender my thanks, but I can't imagine what to offer.
Well, I'm quite fond of Pokemon cards.
Is my blood.
That do.
But would you even take a whore's blood?
Yeah, sure, why not? Just think of all the fascinating diseases I could find.
Come close, dear. Don't worry, I've done this before.
I'll bet. Not sure where transfusion's coming to traditional hookery, but whatever.
Sorry, dear. You're much too eager. I've only so much blood, okay?
I was just gonna see if you actually had any more dialogue, but actually, speaking of dialogue, what do you make of the fact I sent a whore to your church?
Oh, kind hunter. Thank you. So, that lady, you told her about this place? Well, she actually talks to me. Well, only now and then, and she don't mince words. But she's a kind one. I can tell. A good woman.
Ah, the complicated relationship between man, church, and whore. Oh dear lord.
If you find any saints, send them.
You can get a triumph gesture. You send a whore? No, that's the wrong button. I want to swap. I want to look at the new gestures I got game. My curtsy and let's swap out Hunter. I never use Hunter's Rally. No, stop it. Stop it. Swap that out for Triumph, there we go. Yeah, that looks like an appropriate gesture to get from a... Oh, it doesn't actually spread the skirts though, that's kind of disappointing. I would've liked that. Oh, never mind. Onward. This wasn't open before. Oh right, I killed the Bloodstarved wench, so now I can go through here. Of course. I don't think there's any dialogue in the game that actually mentions that's a fact. Yeah, apparently. The reason that door... I looked it up. Why it's actually open. Apparently it's triggered by killing the Bloodstarved wench. Well, that's just rude more than anything else. Which, it makes no sense to me, does it? There's no... I think this is where this game sort of falls down from not having, like, boss souls. Or boss blood, or even. Just something unique, you know. It misses out on the chance to give you a bit of lore on what the creatures you're fighting actually are and such. I mean, I've killed the Cleric Beast, I've killed... Well, we did get lore on Gascoigne, I suppose, from his clothing, but... I've killed, like, the Bloodstarved creature and whatnot, and... I've got generally no idea what it was, why it was there. I know it was guarding a chalice, but the chalice doesn't really tell me what was going on either. So yeah, why that door opened? Because I mean, were these guys hiding from it? Is there something in... Where? Ow! Stop that. In whatever this place is, they were trying to hide from it, or... I don't quite understand, you know. Yeah, the workshop. Why would killing the beast open the workshop? That makes no sense to me. My god, there are a lot of you guys in there, aren't there? Yep, come on then. Let's be having you then, lad. You seem like a likely sort. Yeah, that shield's really going to protect you. That shield's really going to protect you when I actually make contact. Do you mind? Camera, please cooperate. Don't lock onto the thing inside the room that I can't even see. Lock onto the guy who's right in front of me swinging a scythe in my face. Just... I mean, call me picky. But I tend to prefer that when I can actually lock onto the actual danger. What the... It's impressive you can do that with your shadow. as powers go, it's not exactly a useful one, but unless it would be the period of the shadow silhouette as artwork, wouldn't it? So maybe it would be useful to be able to do that. Manipulate shadow in such a fashion. As your portrait done without even being in the same room. Bullets. All the bullets. Yeah. Oh, they got hunter's weapons. Don't know how well this is going to turn out on YouTube. It tends to be a bit darker than I'm seeing, but yeah. Those are like, well, sort of dismantled hunter's weapons strung from the ceiling. Interesting. Oh, because it's the church's workshop. So they've presumably been making the hunter weapons here. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. I thought they were like killing hunters and then stringing them up as trophies. But no, this makes more sense now. Yo, unless they take you utterly by surprise, these wheelchair guys aren't really a problem, are they? They have no turning circle. They're one of the few creatures, I say creatures, enemies rather, in this game that don't particularly track either. Go with gun, nothing that way. Let's do this. Let's do this. Not today, son. Get down. Ooh. Oh god. They've got a big lad guarding them. Not particularly well, but... In fact, would you really want this guy up here? The guy who rips bricks out of the wall to use as... Stop that. To use as, weapons? Seems like it would threaten the structural integrity. If you're a little hidey hole. Nope. That's a wall, son. Now, between you and the other guy, is it any wonder this place is still standing? All the blood. I say blood. I still think it's just pasta sauce. This whole business is just exaggerated nonsense. There's a big ass tree, isn't it? Actually, is that an arch tree, maybe? Something to consider. I mean, Miyazaki keeps saying, like, demons and dark and whatnot aren't linked, but there's stuff there that I still think has a genuine link, not just in terms of, like, reusing assets. I still think there's bits and pieces. Like the whole notion of the arch trees and the connection of the worlds with the Ash Lake and whatnot. I still reckon that Boletaria and Lordran and such could be connected in such a fashion. So nothing direct. And this, clearly, that's clearly an arch tree. I'm just saying, look at that. Why does that look so familiar? Have we been there? Something about that building definitely looks familiar. It's unique in design compared to the rest of the stuff. Okay. No, we've definitely been there. Or perhaps I'm just going completely mad. Not enough blood, you see. Not enough blood. Evidently. Ooh. More places. I'm presuming that's like where the big boss of this area is, somewhere up there. Like the fires and stuff are going. Batman's up there, you know. If you look close, or Spore, more likely in this particular setting. He's probably the final boss, judging by the way things have gone so far. Hi. Really, just that weapon really slow and doesn't track very well anyway. Let alone you trying to do it. It's not a thing. Oh, hi. Excuse me, I'm just gonna beat up wheelchair man who apparently managed to hurt me despite not performing any attack animation. Interesting ability you've got there. I'm presuming there was a bit of a lingering hitbox going on from a... Ooh, new badge. Let's have a look at that in a moment. But yeah, so a lingering hitbox going on from your flame attack. It's locked. Well, fuck. Guess I'll look at this now then. Okay. Radiant Sword Badge. Indicates the heirs to the will of Ludwig. These hunters, also known as Holy Blades, are what remains of ancient times, blah blah blah. Okay. All the badges really do is unlock more stuff for you to buy in the shops. Like, if there be that armor or whatever. Blood from Ariana, the Woman of Pleasure. The sweet blood of Ariana restores HP and temporarily boosts stamina recovery. Okay. But, her blood is similar to what used to be forbidden. Okay, colour me intrigued. I didn't think blood administration was a forbidden. I think that was kind of the entire point of this city. Was it just specifically, you know, people who exchange other fluids, exchanging blood is a banned thing. Seems rather a puritanical route to take this right now, doesn't it? Hi. How the fuck? Oh, you must have survived the drop. I thought I knocked you into the abyss. Apparently I must have knocked you down to the next floor. You survived and trekked back up. Like, oh, I can't believe I'm alive. I'm just very badly hurt. Oh no, here he comes again. Well, here she comes again, actually. Character female and all that. A brute for raillery. Squiggly thing! Kill it! Get it! The squiggly thing must die! Surprise! No! There goes my goodie. Hauled away into the abyss. Shit. But I'm not getting that back then, am I? We have the emote. Damn it! See, it works. I don't think that says triumph. I think that says damn it, or I'm climaxing, perhaps, but definitely not. Definitely not triumph. I suppose triumph could work for that one. Depends on how you look at it. Pop out my torch so I can see this area more clearly. Okay, what we got? Guessing the game wants me to go that way. So, what's in the opposite direction then? That door? I think there might. Hold on. Try and get a better angle. Monocular. There we go. Nope. Keep forgetting this is a Souls game. It's going to go where the camera's going, not where my character's pointing. Yeah, that is definitely a door, isn't it? Okay. So how do I get to that? You have to go down there, where the ropes are. I'm on top of where the... Okay, the ropes are dangling directly down from this platform, so I had to come at it like at an angle. You know what we're saying here. Okay, I can do that. A bit further this way so I don't bounce off the invisible boundaries near the edge of the wood. Looks square to me. Do this! Fuck, I missed. There wasn't even a platform by that door anyway. Oh shit. Okay, so where do I... Platform below me. Oh! Okay, I found a door anyway. And something died when I fell down. No idea what, but yeah, something just attempted to follow me down and died. Okay. Abandoned workshop, and it gave me insight. I noticed that every time you enter new areas or see weird things, it's very Cthulhu. Gives you insight. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is what we saw from. I knew this place looked familiar. So this is like the real life version of Gurman's house, then. You know, the other version being a dream. So there's no graveyard in the real life version. Okay. Okay. So he was genuinely a real person then. He actually did exist. It's not like a figment of the oh wow. We actually dress up like the doll if we want. That's not weird at all. That's good you can get these without having to kill the doll, I suppose. Deep love from the doll could be surmised by the fine craftsmanship of this article, and the care with which it was kept. It borders on mania, and excludes a sight. Ooh dear. Gurman was walking around dressed as the doll, wasn't he? Yep. Where else would you have a spare set of exactly identical clothes? Nice bonnet. Don't think so. Top hat all the way. Top hat, best hat. What's the skirt look like, actually? Weirdly bunched and... Nah, it just doesn't match, does it? Let's get rid of that shit. Okay. What we got here? Old... What's that? Gurman's grave? Oh, that just stands... Ew, and an umbilical cord. What the hell is going on? Why am I finding umbilical cords and remains of the man I've already been speaking to in a dream skeleton and... Oh, I don't know. Okay, this version of the doll is apparently not alive. Okay. You don't want it to be, of course. I'm saying it's weird and creepy as is, but... Ooh. Oh, I saw something. Nope, no second messenger bath out here. No item at all, actually. Okay. Well, colour me intrigued. Colour me suitably intrigued. Interesting. I'll have to take another look when I go back to the Hunter's Dream to see if there's any differences. Right. More drops to perform, that's why I'm topping up, you know. Make sure things go well. Or at least don't go badly. Any more so than they're already likely to do, let's be honest. I think that little music sting might be overselling it a little. Over-egging the pudding a touch there, game. The rope falls into existence after I drop, great. Ew. There appears to be a werewolf down there. A lycanthrope, to use the... Oh, fuck. Not sure why she swung when I pushed circle to roll, but same effect. Right. Sneaky, sneaky. Just gonna walk up casually and tickle his prostate a touch with the tip of my cane. Wow, you got horns. And you gave me a rune. You ain't no typical werewolf, eh? In fact, you're some sort of minotaur. That's new. Terrifying and new. Looks like your eyeballs are slightly displaced. That's weird. Nah, I'm sorry, that's just weird. Okay. Steam that stuck on invisible objects.
Oh, a hunter of beasts, are you?
Apparently so.
Glory be, you know not the value you possess.
£3.50.
But more's the pity. The hours of the night are many, and the beasts more than I can count.
Obviously not a man who received a classical education then.
Indeed. Not even death offers solace, and the blood imbibes you.
In Soviet Yarnum, blood imbibe you?
A most frightful fate.
Yeah, it's making a point, by the way.
But I'm willing to do you a kindness.
Really?
Step lightly round to the right of the great cathedral and seek an ancient, shrouded church. The gift of the Godhead will grant you strength.
The power of the God Hand? No, the Godhead.
I'm unquestionably certain.
Smart Apoteria. Tonsil stone, okay. You saying you want me to put your Godhead in my mouth then, are we? The subtle context, they're everywhere. What is this thing then? Tonsil. Oh. Every great one loses its child and then yearns for a surrogate. The third umbilical cord precipitated the encounter with the pale moon, which beckoned the hunters and conceived the hunter's dream. Used to guide insight, or so they say, eyes on the ins. Oh god, it's a pun. It's a pun. Well, no one remembers what this truly entails. Okay. So we found the umbilical cord of a baby eldritch monstrosity. Pendant passed down by the vicars who head the healing church is a reminder of the cautionary adage, to fear the blood, presumably. Obviously something Amelia didn't do particularly well, but she turned into a giant Yif monster. Lattice deformed rock, or perhaps even a meteorite. Appears useless, but possesses an odd gravitational force. Okay. Presumably that's a key item that causes something new to happen in a specific area. I can deal with it. Oh. The fuck was that? Something just went rawr and tried to grab me. Which would be a bad thing at the best of times, let alone if there weren't patrols of angsty people walking toward me. And a giant man with a sack. Here comes Santa Claus, right down Nightmare Lane. Learned all his moves from Scorpion, here to bring you some pain. And come on, Doge, get you out of the way first. Bong bong. Oh good, and your buddy. Of course he came to follow as well. We interrupted their patrol route, didn't I? Nope. Bong bong. Fucking hell. Lad's got reach. No! Or yes, apparently. Okay. Backed up into a corner, got punted, and now I'm in a sack. Help! I've been kidnapped! Help! Help! I need an adult! I need an adult! Okay, you were just in a sack, you weren't drugged. Unless it was a particularly smelly sack and you're still a little lightheaded, I suppose. Who knows what he keeps in there? Probably not good things. It's never good things. Well, I'm in a new area. I'm in the unseen village. Apparently just being here made my character go a little crazier. That's good. Let's got my Ariana's blood. Got all my supplies. Actually, I'm kind of surprised. Didn't keep my echoes though. Didn't have very many, but even so. Kind of annoyed by that. More blood. Madmen, toil, serendipity, and rituals to beckon the moon. Okay. Alright, the moon that's linked to the old ones. People are deliberately trying to call down Cthulhu.
The healing church. Cleanse us of this horrible dream.
Don't think anyone's listening, sweetheart. In fact, all considered, if this really is full-blown, old ones madness, I'm pretty grateful they're not particularly listening. This place actually has music. That is really weird for a Miyazaki title.
By your garb, the healing church.
Nah.
You've come to save.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Alright, I'm wearing Gascoigne's top.
dear saint. I have no words to express my relief. You can take this at least. It's sure to please me.
Here, have something that'll drive you even more mad.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, dear gods.
Gods, plural. I noticed that.
So much.
Let me get you in a deer into Yagosov.
By the hulking brute in the cathedral ward and locked up here. There were many others, but they've been taken away. And I've heard moans echoing in the distance ever since.
Oh my god, we stumbled on a sex party. Hooray!
So, the hunt is on tonight. Then the streets are perilous, and every door will be shut tight.
Nah.
Perhaps it isn't my place to ask, but do you know somewhere?
Ominous fear chord.
in?
Yeah, sure. It makes sense to send you to the chapel, really, doesn't it?
Oh, thank you so much. I'll set out as soon as I can.
There's something about Yosefka offering you goodies in return for sending people to her that I don't quite trust.
I'll set out as soon. I'm kind.
I'm expecting like an elaborate double bluff, and it'll turn out that sending them to Yosefka was the best thing because, you know, our man in red is actually some sort of diabolical molester or a murderer. That's what I'm expecting. And perhaps it's an elaborate triple bluff. Actually, things are completely above board and as they seem, and Yosefka is the one not to be trusted. All these questions and more, right? Right, there's roaring and scrambling, so let's go this way. The fuck was that? Am I playing a horror game? Oh, apparently I am. Sneaky, sneaky there, game. Sneaky, sneaky. Where's the other one? Saw one run in this direction. Where the hell's it gone? Hello? Ah, there you are. What? Did I beat up your mum? Do it again, son. kill all of them. Not currently active, but usually best just to get... Oh god, it's not one of the big lads with the sacks. I think... Was that the one that kidnapped me? If it is, you and me need to have words there, Squire. I'm gonna grab these goodies first. Never have too many... Shit. There's multiple of them. Well, I'm screwed.